Hi YouTubers, this is Gorebagg here with Beginning Guitar for Dum-Dums, and we're at lesson number
8.
Lesson 8 already. My goodness, it's going fast, isn't it? And aren't you learning quickly? I hope you are. I've gotten a lot of comments from people saying that they are unlearning what they used to know and relearning this way, and it's making it easier for them. So I'm hoping that's true for you. And if you've never learned guitar before, it's going to be a lot easier for you to learn it this way. I have a little theory, which is if it isn't easy to do this, it won't be much fun for you. You're going to struggle your way through the thing, and it's going to get very anal and very retentive and very obsessive compulsive, and you're not going to have fun. So I want you to have fun with guitar, and so that's why I'm trying to show you fun ways to have fun with a guitar. So I'm going to show you lifts. A lift is really very simple. What you do is you lift. It's just like what it sounds like. Now the thing you might not know if you play guitar is that you don't need your right hand at all to play guitar. Watch, I'm going to keep my right hand up. See? So, you might not know that. And it all has to do with, actually, the mathematics of the strings, how the strings work mathematically. Because when you cut a string by a certain division, you divide a string up, it makes tonics, subtonics, harmonics, all kinds of things happen. For instance, when you hit the string way up here, you just barely touch it, you get harmonics. And you can tune like that if you need to. I'll show you later how to tune by harmonics, but in the meantime, when you lift the fingers, what it does is it opens the string up, and it gives you a note that you didn't hit. Kind of fun, because it's an invisible note, or a mystical, magical note. It's a note that you didn't actually strike. So when you lift your fingers, and then you put your fingers back down on the string's already vibrating. So when it's already vibrating, the secret about this is the string's already vibrating. That's the big secret. So when you strike back down, when you hold that down again, the vibration continues on the string as if you've struck it another time, but you haven't. All you've done is cut the string by bridging it with your fingers. So watch. See? Now when you're going to be picking a little bit, now you're running into something called intonation, which we'll talk about in the next lesson. But in the meantime, see, I'm lifting and dropping and lifting my little finger, my pinky. See that? So the secret of that is to hit the string while you got the chord depressed, the string depressed. You hit the string, let go, and come back down. Hit, let go, come down. Hit, let go, come down. Now, you have to have a real good ear, because you got to know exactly when to come back down on it. If you come down too late, you're going to get buzz, and you're going to get a kind of a flat, murky, mushy sound out of it. If you come too early onto it, you're going to get a deadening to the string, or you won't get the effect at all. So you need to actually learn by feel when to raise and lower. And it's kind of ba-doom. It's not ba-doom, ba-doom. if you go ba-dum like that, you get a different effect. Ba-dum, dee, da, see. Ba-dum, bum, bum. Like that. So that's about raising and lowering your fingers, and you can do that. Practice all you like, practice in every chord, and see what happens when you raise and lower the fingers off the strings. Be brave, be courageous, experiment, find out all the things you can do with it. Raising and lowering your fingers. Pretty soon you'll be playing Appalachian style. Now don't go fast. There's this whole breed of guitarists who believe that the faster you play, the better you are. That is not true. So take your time and just play relaxed and just... D now. And see, when you change chords, you're also going to naturally lift. You don't stop strumming just because you've lifted your fingers. And you'll notice something here that I did, it's called a transition. Now when I go from this, when I go from the G to the A minor, to the A7th, I leave this finger there. I'm lazy. So I keep my fingers there if they're going to go. So if I'm making an E like this, I'm just going to move slightly to the B7th and the E. I'm going to move as little as I have to, as I can. And as I lift, so I'm lifting in between each chord as well. Of course I am, because I'm moving from chord to chord. So I'm taking advantage of that. I'm actually exploiting the fact that I've lifted my fingers off the strings. And it creates an open effect between the chords. So that's the idea of lifting. And the next thing we're going to talk about is going to be intonation. So tune in for intonation. This is Gorebagg saying peace. Click on intonation and join me there.